Welcome back to Russia 1.5 News, bringing you the latest, most reliable news in late 19th to early 20th century Europe. I'm LEONID, this is Comrade TIMOFEI. We bring to you a historical update on the modernization of Russia. Finally, a story we can all enjoy.
The 19th century saw many social, political, and industrial improvements in Russia, striving to bring the motherland up to date with Western standards. Reform brought about new freedom throughout the land. Freedom. But Russia came out a new, glorious empire, overcoming rebellion and revolution along its path to recognition.
Hello, and welcome to Time with Sergei. My guest today is Iya Durpo, a lower-class Russian peasant. So, Iya, tell us about Russia's industry and growth.
Our backwards and out-of-date industry, both industrial and agrarian, has demonstrated to us that Russia has fallen behind the rapidly industrializing nations in Western Europe. Long have we fought over serfdom, which many other countries have abolished, and we have no adequate roads or ways of transporting supplies over the vast expanses of forest and tundra.
What implications will these have on Russia?
After the Crimean War, during which Russia was defeated humiliatingly again and again, there was hardship and peasant revolts. It was clear that serfdom needed to be reformed to conquer rebellions. Alexander II followed through with this, abolishing serfdom 1861. They also established a local authority known as Zemstvo. This was the first step towards elected government.
Thank you, Iya.
I've been tracking Jesus Vargas for weeks now. I know he is working somewhere on the Russian industrial tracks. Let's go.
Jesus Vargas!
Okay,
Finally, I found you.
You're the idiot who exposed my identity in the Netherlands. And you found my secret location in Spain. Vete, I hate you, Vete!
No, Jesus Vargas, I have more questions for you.
¿Qué más preguntas?
Why are you working on the Russian Industrial Railway?
Well, after Spain was released from the cruel grip of Napoleonic France, I decided to come here to work on the Russian railroads. Because Russia is industrializing, they are able to build the Trans-Siberian line, which is connecting Moscow to Vladivostok on the Pacific Ocean. I cannot help but feel proud for the Russians for constructing these magnificent structures you see.
Obviously, this is such a great place to work.
See. Well, anyway, after the first railroads came in 1860, the government encouraged and subsidized railroad companies until we had almost 15,500 miles of railroad tracks after 20 years. All of this new, efficient transportation helped us export grain and other products and make lots of monies for our industrialization.
Well, it's good to hear from you on the Russian track.
Now let us talk to the man behind it all, Alexander II. Recently has been targeted for several assassination attempts, but we have gotten the okay to finally interview him.
Here he is.
Ah, Alexander, how good it is for you to finally come.
Hello, Sergei. It's good to see you.
Hello there, and welcome to Time with Sergei. My guest today is Sergei Vit, the most powerful Minister of Finance who was elected in 1892. Mr. Vit, please, call me Sergei. Very well. Sergei, tell me why you have come down hard on the idea of modernization, and where is this occurring? You see, this modernization is happening almost exclusively in Russia. As of now, our greatest issue is that we have let ourselves be passed by as the military leaders of Europe. And it's up to our people as a whole to improve our industry and regain our former glory. Not that Russia has no glory, we are very glorious. Always triumphant, yes. Of course. Mother Russia is most illustrious. Have you felt the sense of unity in Russia because of these projects? Most definitely, Sergei. We have bounded together through the modernization of our motherland. We have realized the essential and become one to improve our country. It is not just one person's potato, it is Russia's potato. Potato! Potato! Vodka! Potato juice. Thank you for your time, Sergei Vit.
With me now is a Russian imperialist fighting against the Communist Party. Tell me, sir, how has the situation developed?
As with all industrial nations, Russia is now experiencing for the first time political unrest and division. I am perfectly happy with the current system. It yields me over 9 potatoes a year.
Wow! That is 3 times our budget for our last documentary.
I think to resolve this issue, the Tsar should put the people in their place and restore order.
And now we introduce another viewpoint, the communist.
I'm glad to have an opportunity to speak my part for the rising Communist Party. We call for the destruction of the old order in favor of a new order that will bring potatoes to us all.
This is sin. LEONID has now confirmed that Russia 1.5 is now communist. We are expecting a shipment of potatoes immediately. What are some obstacles that the Communist Party has faced?
In January 1905, the communist supporters gathered in the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg to peacefully protest against Tsar Nicholas II. But he gathered his troops and he slaughtered many of us in an event that is known as Bloody Sunday.
As you can see, the love of our motherland has led to an improved society, but has led also to many, many deaths. Pretty much like anything else in Russia.
In 1917, these changes came to fruition with the communist overthrow of the throne. We too here at Russia 1.5 have turned communist. For the equality of man.
And as always, may the vodka be ever in your favor.
To bring to you a historical update on the modernization of Russia.
Yeah!
Eli!
Alexander II recently has put a target for several assassination attempps. Which we
Say
have
this in a
gotten
British accent.
Kind of, yeah.
Europe.
Beatbox your lines.
My name is Leonid, and this is coming to TIMOFEI. I held it with my head.
Thanks, Lorenzo.
You're welcome.
Okay.
News we can all enjoy. You have to enjoy it.
Enjoying that right there.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm Leonid, and
I got a message.